When you're building projects in Lovable, one of the main goals is to get your project out there and share it with the world. And so how do people find your project? One of the best ways to do so is through search engine optimization. Now, while Lovable is already optimized for search engines out of the gate, there are some other things that you may want to do to make your project stand out. One of them is updating your favicon. The favicon is that little image in the tab of your browser. As you can see here, it is the Lovable icon. Now, if you want to update that, first I will always use chat mode and I'll ask Lovable, how can we make our website better for SEO? So that's going to give us some tips and tricks on how we can actually make our Lovable project better for search engines. Of course, I've already mentioned updating your favicon. You can also update something called your OG image or your open graph image. That's the little image you see when you share your project on, say, Facebook or Twitter or other social media sites. And as you can see, Lovable has given us some great ideas. So right now we have a generic title and description. So that's that Algolia news story hub. We wanted to say whatever our company or project name is there. There's also some missing key meta tags, so there's no keywords or anything of that. It's a single page application, which isn't a bad thing, but when you're doing real projects, you want them to be multi-pages and you want each page to have a unique title that's easy for search engines. There's no sitemap and there's not a lot of open graph images. So it's giving us a plan that is customized to our project. And of course, we can implement the SEO improvements. This is the best way to implement SEO improvements for your website, is to ask Lovable what should be done. Now, if you have specific things to do, you can also ask Lovable to do those as well, such as updating your favicon, updating your OG image, etc. But I think it's best to let Lovable do most of the heavy lifting for us. To improve your SEO, there's a lot of different things that you can do. One of them is updating your HTML meta tags. So that's making sure that each of your tags are easily readable and understandable for the search engine. That way you know, okay, this is your hero section, this is my pricing section, this is my pricing page, etc. It makes finding information on the web a lot easier. You can also add a schema.org markup. And this basically tells the search engines what your website is about. So if your website is a recipe app for grandma's cookies, you're going to want to put that information in there. Now, as we can see, Lovable has updated our website with some SEO improvements. Let's see what it's done. So it's created a dynamic SEO context to manage our meta tags. It's updated the HTML with comprehensive meta tags, including open graph and Twitter cards. It's added proper semantic HTML structure, implemented our schema.org structured data for website and improvements. And it's also added a robots.txt file, which is great. It's updated by title, Hacker News Hub, latest trends, which is really great. So now let's update our favicon. So I'm going to attach an image by clicking the attach. And I already have a favicon somewhere. we're going to add this nifty rocket ship favicon. You can make a favicon easily on the internet. Just Google how to make a favicon. So I'm going to upload my rocket ship favicon and I'm just going to tell Lovable, add this favicon to my website. And it's going to do it for me. So now we're going to go check that Lovable has successfully added our favicon icon by opening our preview in a new tab. And as you can see here, yeah, we have a nice little rocket ship. And now, just like that, our website is a lot more SEO friendly. There's tons of things you can do to improve your SEO over time, especially like adding Google Analytics, or maybe you want to use Posthog to track customer and user events that happen on your website and optimize for different localities by using internationalization, which just means changing the language of your website to match where the person is accessing your website from. But those are the basics, and that's how to get your website found after you publish it.